I just blog. I don't deal with it. How can you spread misinformation on your experience with it? And like what I've done and like, right? And somebody pointed that out. I was just like, I'm glad somebody else caught that from that schmuck. But it is what it is.
Feeding time. Feed me more.
Yo, welcome to Feeding Time. The big guy Ryback coming back at you. Another home edition here. And we've got the Burger Den today, a new place I've discovered here in Las Vegas, Sin City. This is the COVID edition. I'm day 6 with COVID. Feeling very good though, but still kind of just staying home, taking it easy. Watch almost all 4 seasons of Ozark, and but unbelievable show. And here we are though, but good to see all of you again, even though I can't see you. I'm just sitting inside in my kitchen talking to myself with a bright light and a camera and a phone, and just eating good vegan food and talking to myself. All right. Okay. Today, I've got myself more information. They have Beyond Burgers at the Burger Den with seasoned fries. So I've got 2 of these Beyond Burgers with caramelized onions, tomato, lettuce, and then I added vegan mayo and the ketchup on it as well. And I've got 2 of these, and then I've got the seasoned fries here, and I've got my other boxed lunch here too. The growing boy, but I'm actually only been eating. I've cut out. I'm not doing my ISO Hungry protein shake most days here during this. I've actually been doing it in much lower carb for the week. With all of this, my appetite's been fine. I've not been active. I took the whole week off of training to rest outside of doing scar tissue work on my shoulder. And even that, I even have cut back a little bit on that just to kind of just give everything a little bit of a break. It's good to take a week off with weight training every once in a while. It's usually, they say every 3 to 4 months. I don't adhere to that too well. I always am doing stuff, but I have done it. I've done it a lot throughout my life, just never 3 to 4 month mark. But anyways, it's feeding time. I'm starving. I've got some ketchup in a little dish here. And turn the box around so we can actually see the food. Well, just tear this. Oh, it tears right up. They made this for my show. Good job, Burger Den. Just water today. All right. A lot going on. This looks delicious. And there's onion. I forgot the onion. They've got that's a big onion. These are my bite marks. This is a good burger. They've got this is a place has all the regular burgers. And let me try this without ketchup first. Cheese and fries, good stuff. They've got all the regular burger and chicken stuff there as well. They also have I think they have like 4 or 5 different versions of their Beyond Burger. This was the build your own. I don't know if the prices are slightly up, because sometimes for Postmates they raise the prices, all the delivery places, because they lose a lot, right? But these were about 15 and change with this and fries for each one. It might be a little less going in person. I don't know. I've been staying home. I can't go anywhere. I couldn't go, drive through anywhere. Going crazy. Ready to get going. I got really, I got this last week. How can I forget? I added sauteed mushrooms on the menu as well from there. Oh, I love mushrooms. I got food last week, and I got home, and shortly after I ate it, it was my wine night last Friday, and I did my 24-hour fast. Shortly after I ate, it felt like the beginnings of like food poisoning, but it wasn't horrible. And I go, I seem fine. And then I had my wine, no issues whatsoever. Like before I go to bed, I didn't feel sick going to bed. So I just chalked it up to, maybe I thought I was going to get food poisoning, and I've had that happen before. You end up being totally fine. Well, I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, really, really nauseous, and really tried to throw up. It woke me up, and I couldn't. It was more dry heaving, but it made me actually feel better. I go to bed, and I wake up, what felt like, and I just had my regular amount of red wine that I do, so I didn't do anything different on the alcohol end. But it felt like kind of like a hangover. But my body and my head hurt. So I go, man, I digested the food. I definitely must have got food poisoning. And all the symptoms I had also were symptoms of food poisoning. So I do my fast. I stay home, just feel out of it, but I get all my stuff done. Sunday, still felt kind of just as bad. And not horrible, but bad enough where you're like, I don't feel, And but I did an hour on the Stairmaster on Sunday, but I noticed my body temperature was really high, and I was sweating like crazy, which I do on the Stairmaster anyways. Come Monday, I noticed my smell, which is almost pretty much back to normal, maybe a minuscule, just off by a fraction. But I noticed my smell got really bad. And the best way to tell you what it was like a very off-putting chemical hospital smell, and an acidic chemical hospital smell is what the smell was like. And food still tasted pretty normal outside of pickles. Pickles were disgusting. And I would guess that, with the acidity of the pickles. So my dad had COVID not long ago. But he had the at-home test that they sent out, which I actually ordered some for my place. I've got another one here waiting for when I'll probably test on Friday, late Friday, Saturday, just make sure I come back negative. But I went and got the test from him, And sure enough, I tested positive. So I've been, I didn't go anywhere before because I did fasting and I canceled my shoulder thing because I felt horrible. And then I've, the main symptoms I say, which are very mild. I would say it was day 5 when I noticed I really started feeling a lot better. But just the more like overheating at times, body would just get hot. Headaches, not horrible, but I don't ever get headaches, so I noticed them. And I just took, I've just been taking extra vitamin D3 that I take anyways. Kick out immune support, the Feed Me More Nutrition, which that's going to be back in stock, by the way. They just shipped that out while I'm doing this video here today, Thursday. So that should be in early next week. Been taking that 3 times a day, 2 to 3 times more. After twice, it was, what day did I start? It was Monday. I did it twice, and then it's been 3 times ever since on that, and a little bit extra zinc. And because I'm not vaccinated or anything like that, and it was I would call it very mild, everything. But I mean, I was sick and I didn't know I was sick. Energy fluctuating a little bit first few days, not so much. Like I was drained after I did the Stairmaster, where normally I don't get tired. I have energy morning to night because I get a good night's rest every night. I was just off. I actually took a nap a couple days on the couch in here. I mean, it's just not something I do. And I just had the dogs, I had Ozark on, and I go, I can't keep my eyes open. It was nice though, nice little break. And that's just me, you share your experience with people, and I put that on Twitter. I had to block somebody got really upset that I had, I guess, I had a very easy time with this, and it's odd. The people that supposedly they care about people so much that everyone needs to go and get this thing, leave the worst comments, wish for the worst. Like it's just a portion that want people to have a bad outcome that aren't vaccinated, so that justifies their belief system. And I'm just like, man, it would suck to go through life like that. But and he left this lengthy message on how I'm spreading misinformation. I'm like, I just block. I don't deal with it. How can you spread misinformation on your experience with it? And what I've done, and right? Somebody pointed that out. I was just like, I'm glad somebody else caught that from that schmuck. But it is what it is. I always see though, it's funny, I love Disco Inferno, Glenn. And he has the podcast, the Keep It In 100. And they're always, but I always see the damn trolls and the people, he's very involved in talking about wrestling. That's because he does this show. I'm very glad I'm not involved in that. Because doing the show, you get those people that just, But I always find it funny, more often than not, the people that leave him really bad, negative comments, they're already been blocked by me. And because he'll retweet their thing or respond. And I can't see, you can't view the account owner, and it's like, oh, it's already somebody I blocked. They just go from one person to the next, to the next. And just stay away from it. But man, I tell you, my Facebook finally got back after a month and a half. Remember I told you, because if you look at my Instagram account, it's bad. After they stopped the shadow ban, and they're not allowing my content to be seen hardly at all. And it's very concerning. It's taken such a hit. Like the traffic on like the website, everything is dropped because I'm not being seen now. And it really is. I've had to learn about a few other marketing in some other places, which we've implemented. And they finally send a copy and paste email. And get this, the name of the manager was Mark. And I just go, this is a rib. Didn't address the suppression of the account, sent a copy and paste on community guidelines that they already had reversed, that I appealed and I'd won, and they said that they wrongfully shadow banned me. So this guy had this information, did not address my account being suppressed. I go, they're gonna continue to censor me and suppress me. And there's nothing I can do. It's not people, and I've said this, and this is why everything going on with WWE is so important to get finished. And I can't talk about a lot what's going on. I've told the truth on everything though, and I've won everything. The social media thing's been the one thing that has been the biggest thorn in my side on all of this. And I think it would have destroyed almost anyone else. And it's just like, I've just found ways to use it to motivate me to go, but it's perception too. And you know, my Instagram, say that never gets fixed. Say I can never go back to TV again. We got a brand, and but that's perception. And when things look low over time, people don't know my life and what's going on. And they go, man, that guy only gets a few hundred views per video, and he has that many followers, which by the way has gone down over 100,000 at this time. Just lost 100,000 on there. But they look at that and they go, something must be wrong with them. And that's it's a really dangerous thing that's going on. Well, I'm just like, respond back to Facebook. They don't respond back. What else do you do? This has been. I know people are sick of hearing about it. I certainly am sick of talking about it. But I'm like, what the hell else do I got to do? I've seen everything on what it's been before. It's like TikTok's the same way. And I'm waiting for a phone call. Oh no, your account's fine. My account has dropped. If you go look at my TikTok, it has fallen to such low numbers. And like my weekly views used to be 15, 20 something million. I'm at like 300 and something thousand weekly views. And that average is every month keeps going down more and more. And then I have posts that, like, when they go to fall into the algorithm, they'll start going, and I'm watching, oh yeah, that's finally taken off. It stops dead in its tracks and doesn't get any more views. And that's happened on multiple videos, and I go, something ain't right. I know this because I have the analytics for the last 4 months. And numbers fluctuate, but they don't fluctuate, from 88 million views down to 17 million views in the course of a couple months, when they were consistently 55 to 80 something, right? But I know that through the analytics, and I look and I just see and I go, and nothing's changed on the content other than just the stuff stops. Like, it's just odd. But WWE also now promotes their TikTok on their TV show. And I just go, no coincidence. I know the game. I know there's the people that go, oh, no one cares, blah, blah, blah. Well, there's a reason there's a legal battle going on, and then I'm winning everything. And they've also reached out to me. There's a reason. And I do promise, once everything gets squared away with WWE, and we've got this stuff being negotiated by the attorneys to get this social media BS over with, because it's illegal. She has no business going on. None. I've done nothing. I'm just a man working. No affiliation with them. And I'm going to really, really look at and see what my options are. I'm going to talk to my attorney about going after some of these social media companies, because we have enough analytics and stuff we've saved Again, that's an uphill battle, but and it's a decision I'll make. But it's something that has to be done, because it's just like having a business and brand. It's like they can just say, no, no one's going to see you. No one sees you. And I don't really know where else to go, because nobody can follow you over in the masses if nobody's seeing you on these big platforms. But it's stuff I deal with. And that's why I just keep looking at marketing and hustling on the back end and get my health, TikTok tried telling me, the guy that I deal with, he goes, oh yeah, follower count doesn't influence views. I said, tell me how that makes any sense. Because everyone I see that has a high follower count has high views. That's always been connected. Because they're the ones that a portion of them will see your post. And I'm just like, do you guys just make stuff up? But the follower count has no bearing on the amount of views. And it is 100% connected. That somebody that has 10 million viewers or followers is more likely to have millions of views on their videos than somebody that has one follower. And that's not made up. But so I don't even argue. I just go, they go, if you would like to talk during business hours, I go, absolutely, I'd love a phone call. Let's set it up. Let me know when it's good for you. Let's hop on the phone, and I'm going to record his little candy ass. I've done it before, and I saved that shit, because these motherfuckers are corrupt. They like to record everything on their end. I like to record things on my end. Done me well before. But other than that, life is great. Just, want my social media to be decent. It's weird though, with people, you see what the people like doing for attention. And the way I've always posted my content has worked. And I've gotten great views doing certain things. But it's like, Jesus, do I need to throw on a thong and, and record, deadlift videos? I don't know. Just wearing nothing, white workout spandex and like dumping water bottles all over me. Do I need cables, the jumper cables on my nipples while doing bicep curls to get views? I don't know. Is that what I'm doing wrong now? Have the times changed from just a few months ago when I was getting views to not getting views? I don't know. What's it going to take? Because it's just... All right. I love onions. Done. Oh, I have to sweep the floor. All right. This is the Burger Den. That was their Beyond, build your own Beyond Burger with seasoned fries. That was a really good meal. Very happy with that. And again, I added my own vegan mayo and ketchup. They give you ketchup. I had my own with that. So, but this was very, very satisfying and very, very delicious. I had the sauteed mushrooms on there as well. The burger, I'm going to go ahead and give the burger a nice 9.4 out of 10. Really good burger. The seasoned fries, since that was my first time having those were great seasoned fries. We're going to give the fries a 9.5. And just overall, just the meal in general, would be a 9.45. If you do the math, it's just simple math, guys. But I was really happy with that, and it's called the Burger Den here in Vegas. Another place with vegan options. Now we're just waiting. We need McDonald's to get that McPlant burger. Taco Bell's working on vegan options, I've heard. So, but I'll have to do some more. I'll try to do some more at home videos with doing healthy things too. This is in my cheat meal for the week. This isn't not going to cause too much damage, and I'll do a low carb performance meal tonight. And as I finish watching Ozark, but and just continue to rest up, and been going to bed early, trying to get about 8.5, 9 hours with this, so, and it makes a big difference, and waking up better each day. So we got to get back on the ball here, get back on the horse, and giddy up. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please check out the best way to show your love and support is my Feed Me More Nutrition supplement line. No artificial sweeteners or colors, vegan friendly for men and women. Available on feedmemore.com. You can save 20% with discount code FEEDINGTIME20, FEEDINGTIME20 on feedmemore.com. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support, you guys. Please share this. Keep notifications on if possible. I know a lot of people don't get them still, but at least the ones that do, I appreciate all the love and support. And until we feed again, stay hungry. Feed me more. Thank you guys very much for watching this Feed Me More TV episode. To check out my podcast, The Ryback Show and the Shooting Blanks Wrestling Report, please support us over at Patreon, patreon.com/Ryback. We have 2 different tiers available over there for both those shows. Feed Me More Nutrition available on feedmemore.com and Amazon. All first-time buyers can save 25% on the website with discount code SAVE25. And for all personal videos from yours truly, cameo.com/the big guy Ryback. Thank you guys again. Love you very much. Get hungry, stay hungry, be more. Feed me more.